Greetings and salutations. I'm Junior C. This is my fourth installment for the Can't Let It Go discussion. Some things on my mind that I wanted to talk about included like abortion and the assisted suicide. Those two modules in particular. My thoughts on it. It caught my attention when I first started looking at all the modules because a very close family member of mine committed suicide. Um, it's kind of a touchy subject, but I mean, then again, it's been a bit, so I'm okay. But one thing, or a part, one module that I wanted to speak on mainly was the selective abortion one by Pasquale Toscano. My thoughts on abortion, I'm pro-life. I, um, I'm Christian. I believe that life starts at conception. Um, regard, Regardless of how someone was conceived, I do believe that there are other options besides abortion. There are foster care. There are foster homes. There's adoption. Um, there are other ways. I mean, the foster care system needs to be fixed in the United States, but that's not what we're talking about. But there are other options, I believe, and I think all life is important, regardless of disabilities or not. Um, and I, it's funny. Like I'm only 20, and I'm not. I haven't even started about thinking about kids yet. I know it's like right around the corner for me. It's gonna be part of the next chapter of my life after college, but I mean, obviously, me not being pregnant, and sorry, um, but just the thought of someone wanting to have an abortion because they found out during early pregnancy that they would have a disability like Down syndrome. I think that's just sad, to say the least. There's people, and I mean, like, and when I judge like that, I try to like put on myself. Like I think like I'm like I don't even know how to raise a kid. you know I mean, yet, and to think that maybe like on the off chance, or just on the chances that I'm like my first kid might have a disability. I mean, it scares me, but like it's not impossible. It's been done, and it's something that you just have to care about, and that's what the module was talking about. Like it has to have like people who care and are optimistic. Um, that's one thing about it that um, that needs to just that people need to know that like they're like the systems in place to help families in those situations need to be fixed first off. And I don't know. Yeah, I think just circling it back to the point, like I think all life is very, excuse me, uh, um, all life is important. And one thing that caught my mind when I was reading the module was it talked about how employers are now seeing benefits to hiring those of disabilities, like such as autism, for example, that it said in the article. And it just got me back thinking towards last week's modules, where it was talking about people with disabilities aren't superheroes. They're just regular people, just trying to live their best life. And and that like brings us all back to this point again, that like we're all trying to live our best lives, regardless or not. So it's just like this like back and forth, and I think it's just this stigma that needs to be addressed. Where's the middle line of you know employers seeing benefits, and then but like those who aren't able-bodied are just are just trying to be normal. So stop, putting them up on this pedestal. You know, I feel it's hard for me to see that line sometimes because I can see both sides. But yeah, if there's any way that helps you guys, I would love to know. So those are my thoughts. Thank you.